There's a saying that all a gasoline engine needs to run is air, fuel, and spark. So now we're focusing on spark. The signals to fire the spark plugs come from the ECU and start by going into a power driver module right here, which is just some large power transistors. And these will drive much stronger signals into these coils. So we have a coil pack for cylinders 1 and 4, I believe, 2 and 5, and 3 and 6. And it's interesting, Mitsubishi realized that they only needed 3 signals to fire 6 spark plugs. So the firing order on the 3-liter V6 is actually starting from the front left cylinder. Cylinder number 1 fires first, and then cylinder number 2, going back, cylinder number 3, middle right, number 4, back left, number 5, back right, number 6. So they simplified this because when cylinder number 1 is coming up and is compressing fuel and getting ready for spark, cylinder number 4 is also coming up, but it's on its exhaust stroke. So it doesn't hurt anything if cylinder number 4 fires at the same time. So that's how come we only have 3 coils, even though we have 6 spark plugs, 6 cylinders. Spark plugs on this engine are a common source of misfire because there's a tube which goes down past the valves underneath this valve cover. And the seals, when we put our valve covers on, there's a seal around that tube, and the oil splash, as the seals get old, is able to sneak down past the seal and sneak down the tube that the spark plug lives in. And eventually it will start to fill that tube up with oil, and this will cause misfires. So this particular van developed a misfire after we owned it for a couple of years, and this misfire was fixed up by pulling off the valve covers and redoing the seals and replacing the spark plugs. The other critical part of spark, of course, is the timing that goes along with it. So on the top of the engine here, we can see the cam and the crank connectors. This is where the cam and crank sensors are disconnected so we can fold the whole harness back when we're taking everything apart. And of course the cam sensor is actually, the wire goes down below to a cam sensor on the right camshaft, and then there is a crank sensor right down at the bottom. Also very important for those to keep working, for the engine to run.